I eat good, fillet mignon, my fashion.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And let's take a second to look over the Rookie of the Year race. Lots more in store for these young players in the months ahead. But let's see how they've made their presence felt so far. We're about halfway through the season now, and he's outside of the top 5 spots. But he's been playing really well, and there's plenty of games left to go.
And he's performed well so far, already proving to be an effective player for his team.
I think he'll probably tell you he expected more of himself in the first half of the season, but you're right. I mean, being in the top 10 of these rankings is a positive for any rookie.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Harden slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Maxey out there with George. And it's Yabusele in at the 3. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, they've got Johnson. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell. Williams is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wilson in at the 4-man position. All right, Doris, we're a good ways into the season now. You think most teams are where they should be in terms of their game?
You know, it's so interesting to me, Brian, because what we do every season is we sort of break teams into tiers. Who are the true contenders? Typically, that's 3-4 teams max. Then you get the next level of teams that are going to be playoff performers. We know that. How competitive they are. Are they 1 piece away, 2 pieces away? It's an interesting question. I'm not sure there's a definitive answer.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
And Embiid drops them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Pass to Johnson. Outside, Williams. High post, Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Williams from long range. On target from range.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Here's Yabusele, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. I talked to him about Joel Embiid, and coach told me Embiid does have us worried. He's just so physical out there, but we're going to be physical right back and get in his face when we can, so they'll be trying to challenge the big man all night.
And Allie, thank you for that.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Pass to Wilson. Off target with the 3. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Embiid. Russell with the rebound. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Now Johnson. Claxton down low. Embiid covers. Count that bucket. 76ers trail by 3. Maxey passes to Embiid. George outside. Pass to Embiid. The fadeaway. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Embiid's got 8 points.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. can check out the story for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And here's Russell in his last outing with 12 points. Williams on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Joel Embiid with the board.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
And it's tied up with that one. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times, had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Now here's Maxey. Still no points. Here's George. Williams grabs the board.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Johnson against Maxey. Russell a screen on Martin. Williams from long range fires in the triple. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
George with the bucket.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Out to the right wing. Outside Russell. Screen by Claxton. The shot by Russell, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
George for 3. They get it again. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Brooklyn making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Lowry, he's checked in for the Sixers. Here's Wilson. Last game with 30. Outside, Williams. Pass to Claxton. Fade away. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Takes it inside. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, you have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
Outside, Williams. Maxey against Martin. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wilson. Johnson for 3. It's not going to go for him. Philadelphia leading by 3. Down low. Here's Embiid. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Martin with the ball. No points yet. Wilson passes to Johnson. Off the mark there with a 3.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Martin laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Claxton a screen on Maxey. Martin misses. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Lowry outside. Pass to Martin. Claxton against Embiid. Now here's Maxey. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Now here's Williams. They trail by 9. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Fourth, the Sixers.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Jackson surveying the D. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, that's a tough make from Reggie Jackson. Love the energy he brings to this group.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, BA, consider in that trade, they gave away Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and 4, count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt.
Awoma, that's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For 3, Lowry. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Pass to Martin. Here's Awoma. Got a piece of it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here's Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Beekman. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Now here's Edwards. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The shot by Drummond, no good.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
To the left side wing. Pass to Iwoma. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line, 2 times.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Lowry with the ball for the 76ers. They're leading by 8. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Here's Beekman, still without a bucket. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And it's Iwoma missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Edwards. Out to Lowry. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Iwoma. Nets trail by 8. Here's Martin. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw no good. Good on the second one. 1:02 left in the opening quarter. Now here's Lowry, tightly guarded. Clock at 6. Here's Bona. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Iwoma. And that one's on target from the wing. Iwoma's got 7 points in the game. Lowry surveys the D. Pass to Bona. Uses the glass on the layup. Bona's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Philadelphia on top, up 10. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Philadelphia leading by 10. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Edwards out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Martin. Pass to Williams. Knocked loose. Embiid with it. Martin picks him up. Fast break, Philadelphia. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Now here's Edwards. Embiid a screen on Martin. No good on the triple.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, BA? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Martin stuck at the line with 2 shots.
He misses the free throw, and Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. And he sinks the second. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Embiid a screen on Williams. George's shot is good.
The countless hours Paul George has put into that three-point shooting, a huge part of his development.
Over to the left wing. Here's Claxton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
No good on that one.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
He hits the second from the line. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. It's Martin on the wing. From downtown. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Williams. Claxton against Embiid. Williams passes to Martin. Fires the 3. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Williams has got 9.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
George, no good. Nets trail by 8. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Monday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against the Magic, no question they'll be amped for that one, eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for Martin. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at Philadelphia. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. And, of course, there's the Nets, a game back.
Well, right now for the 76ers, sometimes it looks like they just want the season to end. I mean, it's been one struggle after another all year, and they're really not appearing to have any fun out there, too.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. And the way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that.
And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
Outside Johnson. Here's Wilson. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia leading by 8. To the paint. Edwards, a pass to Lowry. Embiid's got space. Brooklyn pulls it in.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has got 12.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
For 3, Maxey gets the 3 to fall. And the 76ers lead by 8.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up them.
From deep, Johnson. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. George for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Williams on the wing. Johnson on the wing. Claxton a screen on George. The shot by Johnson, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. So it'll be Joel Embiid shooting. It's on Nick Claxton.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Martin, the pass to Johnson. Outside, Williams. Here's Claxton, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Back to Martin. Johnson on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And taking a quick look across the league, here are the most accurate free throw shooters. Joel Embiid on top.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
And the 76ers with possession. They picked up 11 straight. Pass to Embiid. Second chance effort, and it's blocked.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
For Brooklyn, Clowney comes in for Wilson, and it's Awoma in for Johnson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Council's checked in. Here's Clowney. No made baskets yet. To the inside. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Maxey on the wing. Here's George. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Sharp. Here's Clowney. Pass to Awoma. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. Now Philadelphia with it. They've got a 13-2 run going. And here's Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
And the first one at the line is good. Martin, he's checked in for the Sixers. And Embiid drops them both.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Pass to Martin. Fires from deep. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Yabusele. Now here's George. Fades and shoots. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by George.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
To the middle. Here's Sharp. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Joel Embiid.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
De'Ron Sharp stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And that one misses.
As we're seeing, missing free throws can become contagious, and now they're trying to work their way through this.
And Philadelphia making a change here. That one's no good. Doris, this has been a good few years for teams from small markets, don't you think?
I certainly do, Brian. I mean, think about some of the most exciting players we have in the league. They're young, but they are captivating. Victor Wembanyama in San Antonio. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City. Giannis has been in Milwaukee his entire career. The list goes on.
Here's Awoma. He's got 9, and the bucket is good. Awoma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Don't you just love that mindset there? Stay one step ahead of the defense the whole time. Great approach.
Maxey surveys. Here's Bona, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, smart play there by Maxey. Opening things up for someone with the pick and roll.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for Maxey.
Shooting for Philadelphia. One time for the line.
Nets trail by 21. Here's Beekman. He's scoreless. Here's the 3. The rebound by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guys.
Here's Clowney. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. No one covering. Clowney's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Well, Kyle Lowry loves the chance to catch the defense napping in the pick and roll. Pretty much no one better at getting it going.
Martin outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Awoma. Outside Sharp. Martin outside. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. And it's Awoma missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Elbow shot on the way. Counsel no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Back to Martin. Pass to Sharp. And it's Bona with a rebound. The Sixers lead by 23. Inside. And here's Jackson. Off target from outside. Here's Awoma. He's got 11. Pass to Sharp.
Jackson, second personal foul. Teams fifth foul.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
Devon Sharp stepping to the line with 2 shots.
That free throw good from Sharp. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Sixers lead by 22. 26 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Out to Lowry. From deep. The offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Embiid's got 9 points in the quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, you got out to an early lead. A lot to like in your performance thus far. What have you liked about it?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
Thanks, Joel. Guys?
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody. Kenny always knew what the floor looked like.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the 76ers.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Johnson. Then it's Williams, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Wilson in at the 4. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half. Wilson passes to Russell. Down low. And Claxton gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Claxton's got 11 points.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. And now let's see who is leading the league in steals. 5th, Tyrese Maxey.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Russell, the pass to Williams. Left side, Johnson. The three. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
Claxton passes to Williams. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
For 3, Maxey. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Claxton. Johnson with it. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Pass to Embiid. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. 19-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Williams passes to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. Rebound by Philadelphia. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Maxey. George feels it out a bit. Brooklyn with the board. Williams passes to Johnson. Here's Wilson. Out to the wing. Here's Claxton. It's Williams. High post. The 3 is up. The rebound by Maxey. The Sixers lead by 19. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. So it's Brooklyn now. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
go. Set it up.
Here's Beekman. No points so far. Pass to Wilson. Sharp a screen on Martin. Wilson drops in the three.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Beekman. Back to Johnson. Shot on the wing. It's good. Johnson's got 5 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Here's Beekman. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Maxey. Six to shoot, takes a three, and the three-pointer goes. He's got 10.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Outside Johnson, pass to Sharp. The shot, and that one's good. Wilson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. The Sixers lead by 20. Here's Yabusele. Outside Maxey. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Beekman. Shoots. The shot by Johnson, no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's George. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Boy, a little bit of separation inside and taking advantage is Paul George.
Pass to Martin, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Awoma comes in for Johnson. Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. Kyle Lowry comes in for Maxey. And the jam by George.
Well, one of the most difficult things to guard in the NBA is the pick and roll. And Paul George is so adept at creating in those opportunities.
Launches a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Now Lowry. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Awoma, guarded by Edwards. Shots blocked! And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Jackson is checked in.
Reggie Jackson.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Beekman. Shot clock at 5.
I'm open right here.
Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Beekman's gotten his first points in this one. And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. George outside. Misses the 3.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Pass to Awoma. Here's Clowney. A deep 3. The shot, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Lowry.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Martin. Both shots good from the strike.
Boy, Kyle Lowry, you can't help but notice the frame, right? He is a bit undersized, and yet here is a guy who has been a consistent two-way force in the NBA, has truly had a remarkably consistent career.
It's stolen. To the paint. Yabusele, rejected by Claxton.
Well, the length of Claxton allowing him to reach out and affect the shot. That is really good defensive work.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And it's good for 2. Lowry's got 7.
This guy is such a weapon from the perimeter. Lowry showing off that beautiful stroke.
High post Claxton. Outside, Williams. Sinks the tray.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
To the middle. And stolen by Claxton. Pass to Williams. Back to Sharp. Now here's Claxton. Left side Williams. Clock at 4. Clowney can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 23. Jackson with it. Claxton picks him up. To the inside. All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. 5th best, Nick Claxton.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one. And he makes a first. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. That one misses. The Sixers lead by 22. Lowry outside. Screen by Embiid. There's the triple. And Lowry is good for 3. Lowry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
Here's Awoma, guarded by Edwards, and it's Awoma missing.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Pass to Lowry. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Awoma. Awoma's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over Edwards. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Philadelphia on top, running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Jackson, and it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward. And here is Maxey. Embiid is screen on Sharp for 3. Maxey hits the trifecta.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Wilson passes to Johnson. Here's Williams. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Edwards. Pass to Embiid. Over Sharp. Embiid misses. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Here's Sharp. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Jackson.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Graham?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Pass to Wilson. High post Claxton. Shoots over Embiid. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Sharp against Maxey. Three-pointer. Brooklyn pulls it in.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Williams' shot is good. Here's Jackson. Pass to Maxey. And stolen by Williams. He goes up. Oh, wow!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
All right, man. It's time for the dance dance. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Williams. The 76ers also with a sub. Lowry, he's checked in for Martin. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Maxey passes to Embiid. Shoots a fadeaway. And another miss by Philadelphia. Nets trail by 19. Outside Sharp. Pass to Claxton. Claxton a screen on Jackson. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Maxey.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Embiid a screen on Russell. Clock at 6. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Russell the pass to Sharp. Edwards against Johnson. Pass to Wilson. The 3-ball. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Jackson outside. Embiid drawing the double team. Maxey passes to Embiid. Buries it from 3. Embiid's got 28.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up, and that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Pass to Claxton. Fades back. Joel Embiid with the board.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision making.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Jalen Wilson. At the line, 2 times.
That free throw no good. Martin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Martin, he's checked in for the Sixers. Gordon comes in for Edwards. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Martin a screen for 3, Lowry. Brooklyn pulls it in. Russell from outside nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, this is the go-to shot for D'Angelo Russell, the rise and fire off the dribble.
Here's Martin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Brooklyn.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. And here's Gordon from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Wilson. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Martin. Sharp against Embiid. Sharp passes to Russell. That three's off the mark. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Gordon finds Embiid. And here's Lowry. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Russell to pass to Johnson. Here's Wilson. Pass to Sharp. Here's Johnson. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field. And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Wilson, no good. The 76ers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the 4th quarter. Martin with a screen on Martin. Lowry, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Russell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
You cannot be careless guarding D'Angelo Russell. This guy's so good at putting the defense in tough spots.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Here's Martin. Tipped. And Embiid gets the double team. Oh, they pick off the pass. And now the Nets on the break. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he can't get the first one. Brooklyn making a switch here. Williams is checked in. No good on the second free throw. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 15-5 run. Over to the wing. Embiid inside. Working on Claxton. Embiid, good. Embiid's got 9 points here in the second half. Outside, Williams. Williams on the wing. Three-pointer. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Martin with the bucket.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Claxton finds Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Russell's got 8 here in this quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Embiid misses. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the 4th. Williams finds Claxton. Unloads. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Claxton.
Great job of efficiency there. Get the ball down low, execute to come away with the bucket. Perfect execution.
Outside Maxey. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout.